Hello everyone, Ectoplasmic, the Ghost is at your service. I am bringing you a PvZ here on Xel'Naga Caverns. It's one of my favorite maps. And right off the bat you see the Overlord of Doom. He is just on a beeline for the base, and the Protoss base is just going to be done when he gets there. There's no turret that can take down the Overlay of Doom. The Overlord of Doom, actually. And our players for today are Blue Protoss, which is Dirge. We've seen him before. He is a 2600 Platinum. And Pink is Poi, which is a Dirge is a 2600 Diamond. And Poi is a 2700 Diamond. We have not seen Poi, so I don't know what kind of tactics he is up to. And straight off the bat, you can see the new overlay I got. Not the new Overlord. The Overlords, they're old. The overlay is from one of my subscribers, Damn Naughty. So Damn Naughty, thanks. That is a badass overlay. Overlay and Overlord is just going to be very difficult for me to get together. They are so close and similar, and right off the bat you can see the probe denying the expansion. That drone is pissed. He's telling him to get out of there, but then once he leaves he decides, he doesn't really want to become a hatchery today. And there is the second Overlord of Speed. The first one is the Overlord of Doom. The second one you get out, that's the Overlord of Speed. And I have no idea why. It's just how it is, and I can't change the rules. And getting out his first gate, it looks like, Dirge is. We are focusing on this little probe battle right here. I don't know why Zerg hates the probe so much. The probe doesn't want to cause you any harm, it just doesn't want you to expand right away. And, I might want to see if you're going for an early spawning pool. That's pretty much it. And the positioning of that pylon is so he can warp in units into his mineral line later on, just in case something horrible were to happen. He's getting up his first gas, and I imagine he's either going to be getting a forge or another gateway or a cybernetics core to block off the rest of that ramp and just leave the cybernetics. And now there's a little pathing. He, I guess, checks to make sure with his probe there, and now just leaving it there. And the spawning pool for Poi is about done. Spanish, pollo es chicken. Don't ask me why. So he is chicken. And as we can see, metabolic boost and a queen coming out for Poi. This is going to be a two-part replay, so if you're watching it tonight, that means by tomorrow the second part will be up. And Cybernetics Core is just about finished, and he's getting an early evolution chamber, which means he's going to be for that Zerg melee attacks level 1, which is very, very devastating. You usually don't see it in Zerg versus Protoss this early. You like to see it in Zerg versus Zerg, because if you get a good surround on the roaches with your Zerglings and force them to use their melee attack, Zerglings will just eat through them. He's throwing down another pylon over there. And let's see what... There goes the Zerg melee attacks level 1. And Happy New Year to you all. This is the first video of the new year. It is now the Chinese Year of the Rabbit, which is kind of anticlimactic because 2010, it was the year of the tiger. And tigers, in my opinion, are at least way cooler than rabbits. And there's the sentry just got out and working on Warp Gate from his cybernetics core. And let's see here, 1 second. As you can see, he has Zerglings at both of the watchtowers, which if you look at the minimap, it looks like sideways boobies. I noticed that because I had to watch this video a few times because it would not render in Sony Vegas. So I had to keep going back and replaying it until I got it right, so it would render in high definition. And these Zerglings, they're just going to spell doom for Dirge. There's nothing you can do. He tries to trap him there and block him off, excuse me. And the Zergling should run away. Oh, the one gets away! He's free. Freedom! Braveheart reference. Dun dun! Alright. And yes, we're checking the units to see that actually Poi is falling very, very far behind in drones compared to probes. It would appear that Dirge is probing up. Very, very derogatory, but we're sticking with it. You picture a doctor slapping on his white hand glove as he says, "It's time to probe up." And that would be the worst day of your life. But that's what Dirge is doing. He's probing up 3 sentries and a zealot against 1 zergling. That zergling is the most baller zergling of all the zerglings. Look at him. He's just like, I will take out your nexus by myself. I don't even need my friends. They're all gay anyway. He has wings. He just drank some Red Bull. It gives your zerglings wings, as we have said in previous videos. I have no idea why they have wings. How do wings make them faster? I wish somebody would answer me that. How do wings make them faster? They don't fly. It's not more aerodynamic. I need some in-depth research on this, because the more I realize it, the more it's there. They're gonna... Ah, not the Nexus! No! Make them go away. Excuse me. And I'm going to take a drink of pop here. And I'm back. Alright, and that is amazing force fields from Dirge there. And he just completely... Oh, we got another wave. As you can see from the minimap, it's just Zergling wave upon Zergling wave. And if he can defend this right and not let him into his... There, a perfect force field. And that forces him to, take his army head on. And as we can see from all of the red spots on the ground, it's not looking very good for this Zergling attack. But that does not defer Poi at all. And he is still bringing them in. And this base has been up for a while now, and not a single drone has been transferred over there, which leads me to believe that... And the video is black. I am sorry about that little mix-up right there. My screen went black, and I realized that I forgot part of the video. So I had to go back into Sony Vegas for possibly the 6th time just during this video. This is just the first part of it, too, to re-render with the rest of the video on it. And now we are back, and we are in the middle of a Zergling onslaught with a Baneling's Nest halfway finished. And it seems, though, if he's going to try a few times after he gets the Baneling's Nest done to see if he can bust out this wall, because it doesn't seem to be working for him right now. Dirge's defense is, it's pretty solid. He's got that wall built there and 2 pylons powering everything, and plus a good mixture. But we'll see. And he is also downloading Protoss, upgrading. Yes, he is downloading it from the web. He is cheating. He is upgrading Protoss melee weapons level 1, which is just going to help him eat through the Zerglings all that faster. And that one cannon back there, he probably has a lot of kills. And now the Banelings are morphing it. And the Banelings is just going to devastate. They're not actually that good against Protoss ground units. Stalkers, kind of. But the shield on Zealots lets them take a few Banelings hits. They're not like Marines. One Baneling can get into a group of Marines and just turn them into goo. And now he has his Baneling set to attack 1 unit, so they actually missed a chance right there. Is the unit up ahead. On the rare occasions that I do play Zerg, I set my Baneling on attack move ahead of the group of units, because, that way if they catch up with some, they're going to blow up. It's not like... Your Banelings are troopers. They'll attack whatever you set them on, and if you tell them to attack the unit in the head, and he's way ahead, they'll try and catch him, but even if they can't. And they'll miss a lot of opportunities to blow up. So I always attack move. You gotta micro your Banelings. And as you can see, he's got Zerglings in his main base, and that is never a good thing, because the Zerglings will run rampant on your probes, and he's warping in a Zealot into his mineral line to protect. And he's going up here to the corner. Is he going to morph into Banelings? Yes! The Banelings are coming! Get to the chopper! That was my rendition if Arnold Schwarzenegger played StarCraft and he was really, really afraid of Banelings. I think that's how it would sound. And these Zerglings are still terrorizing Dirge. But all he's got to do is block right there, and it's an easy position to defend. That's why he set up that good wall right there. And that Immortal was ill-timed and ill-conceived. An Immortal was the last thing Dirge needed right now, unless he probably was, you know, anticipating a tech switch to Roach. But that is not happening, as you can see. The only thing on Poise production for, you know, the last 5 minutes has been Zerglings. And they wanted to eat that Nexus, but they are running away. Oh, excuse me. Good God. And now the Zerglings are falling back, and it would appear that he might pull back all the way, because no, he is actually morphing in more Banelings. The Banelings are coming. And I would have given up 2 attacks ago and tried a tech switch, because you're not going to break this defense. Dirge is too good. You can tell he's seen this a lot. And that he just really wants to take out the Forge for some reason, and I don't know why. You give him an opening, but he can easily block it off again. And there the Forge did go down, and now the Banelings are waddling in. They're kind of cute. They're like explosive lightning bugs. Lightning bugs of death. And that force field did keep them out, but he has a lot of Banelings now that, you know, there's a Zealot and Admiral Probe. Admiral Probe. He is leading in the army. He should be mining, but he is not. He is attacking Zerglings for some reason. And here comes more Banelings. This is getting ridiculous. The onslaught of Banelings continue. And the force fields, yeah, this is... At this point, he needs to pull back and try attack.